What I love about this neighborhood is that there's so many different activities to do. You can be as active as you want to be. There's a lot of different things to do. There's people that play cards and marble chase and mahjong and prefer to be a little less active. And then there's people like me who like to get involved in just about everything that keeps me moving. I move hours and hours a day. I'm always moving. I'm always doing something.
One of the biggest things that I love about the community is that it's brought my husband an opportunity to make friends. He really has thrived. He's just, I mean, he really is like a blossom, a rose with all these friends, and he's so happy, which makes me happy.
One of the main things that I love about living here is the neighborhood we lived in before. It was a great neighborhood, but we didn't really have any close friends our age, and there wasn't a lot to do, and we spent a lot of days just sitting in the house all day. And we moved here, and there are so many activities. You could be busy from morning till night if you chose to be.
So I'm Paul Faniff. I'm a certified personal trainer. I work with a group here at the Del Webb community, which is a 55 plus community. So the 55 plus has certain needs, but we know that for older people, getting regular physical exercise will, one, it'll increase their muscle mass, and we lose 5% each year each decade as we get older. And then it'll also increase their mobility and their strength and increase their bone density. So most elderly people over 55, they're staying active into their 80s and 90s and working with them on weights, on flexibility. We also offer here yoga and group fitness classes. So that's a very part of staying vital as you get older.
Hello, my name is Nancy, and I'm 75 years old. I've been living in this community for 3.5 years, and what brought me here originally was that I have a daughter that lives in the area. I come from the Boston area, and I teach a Zumba class, and the first thing I announce is that this is a zone where nobody is going to judge you. It's a non-judgment zone. Everybody does things at their own level of activity, and I think that allows people to come and do the things that they may not do if they felt that they had to be perfect and do everything that the instructor does.
Yes. Yes. You need more people here.
But I will say, you know, retirement plays a key role. We have time now to do that's true too. We have no worries here at all. Seriously, you know, we got rid of our kids and now it's our time to play. Am I right?
More active here than I was before I moved here.
Absolutely.
They have so much stuff going on for us. You know, we have the gym, as you can see. We have the pool, the jacuzzis, we have pickleball, we have bocce, they have tennis. There's always something to do here.
My name is Pat Allred. I'm 76 years old, and one of the main things that I love about living here, they have Bible studies where a lot of us are involved in the same church, and you know that anything that you have going on in your life, that you are surrounded by hundreds of people praying for you and supporting you. And another thing, like Lilia was saying, I'm kind of an introvert, so it's just so easy here to make friends. Everybody is so welcoming and so friendly.
My name is Barbara Ellis, and I'm 74, and we moved here from Texas, and 5 years ago, June 23rd, it'll be 5 years, and so the club was not even built yet, and we were one of the first ones to move in. We bought a spec home, and we walked in. A few minutes later, we go, we'll take it. And so we love living here. We're close to our son, who lives in Gainesville, and he's very attentive. My husband just passed away in November, and I was devastated, and he was 76, and everybody came to my aid. People were calling and coming to the door, and it was just a big support.
As we approach the steps to this house, this is an example of a model home within the Del Webb community and can give some idea of what a homeowner's interior might look like. Looking inside, these homes are considered ranch-style homes and can range from about $400,000 to about $700,000. The size of these homes can also range from about 1,200 square feet to about 2,500 square feet, and all homes start at a single level. The single level provides safety and mobility purposes with the option of adding additional levels if desired. However, this does not include additional costs for amenities. After speaking with Carolyn in home sales, we found that the prices advertised were strictly for the lot plan, and on average, most new home buyers in this community spend around an additional $80,000 more than the listed price. This can also include any landscape maintenance, trash assistance, and the HOA clubhouse fee of about $288 per month. For comparison, we did some research on another 55 plus community, Clark's Bridge Corners, and found a home listed that is about the same size of the smallest home that Del Webb has to offer. Within the home at Clark's Bridge Corners, it was listed as a 3-bed, 2-bath with an area of 1,200 square feet and a price of $319,000. Due to the price difference between these two communities, it is worth noting that each place has their pros and cons when deciding to move into a 55 plus community.
They do. 90 days is the limit, typically. My 24-year-old daughter, Danielle, comes home for spring breaks or summer. And I've got friends and family that stay for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. But if it's more than 90 days, you have to get into an arrangement with the HOA. There's a form you fill out. You have to pay, I don't know how much it is, but you do pay an extra amount to allow people to stay.
Such as a caretaker.
Absolutely.
With the mental capacity, they offer a lot of games that require a lot of thought. For instance, I play Mahjong with a group of women, and that really takes a lot of brain power to do that. So you're keeping the wheels rolling all the time. My personal opinion is if you don't keep on it, you rust. And you do. As you get old, your mental capacity tends to diminish, but by keeping mentally active, you can improve it. Now, when I move on to the physical aspect, that also not only promotes physical activity, but your brain as well, because you're changing rhythm, you're changing movement, you're changing dance styles. So it's a combination of moving your body, moving your brain, and it's very good brain exercise, if you will. And I think as you age, you really do need to keep that brain moving and going all the time, because if you don't, as like your body, if you don't keep your body physically fit, you become sedentary. If you don't keep your mind and your brain physically fit, you lose the capacity to really think.
We have a group called Helping Hands, which furnishes wheelchairs and walkers and shower chairs, grabbers. They have all the equipment to loan out. Yeah, take you to doctor's appointments, and whenever anybody has a problem, they're right there.
No. We have anything we want.
Get though.
And if we don't, we request it and they work it out for us. But it's everything that we need here. You know, so that's what's good about it. Everybody has different interests, and they find it in here.
Just stick around here too. I mean, I venture out.
Right in the
Where Lana and
They let
travel.
us out.
But you know, honestly, if I
no
didn't want
reason
to, I could be so content just doing activities here.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, good.
That's the outside world.
That was the house.
This is our safe place.